why you should always do more than what is expected and why you should always over-deliver. Let's say you're buying a product, let's say you're buying a service and you're super hyped, like this is the best product, right? This will solve my problems and you can really do something with this product, like you're super hyped. But quickly you realize the product doesn't fulfill your needs as expected. You're super disappointed it's all of a sudden after like very short period of time. How will you feel about the company that sold you that product? How would you feel about the product itself, and would you recommend this product and this company? Or let's say you're moving house. You call your friends, then there's this one friend, he say, okay, no problem, I will be there, you can count on me. I will be the one who organizes the van, so it's easier for you. You don't have to do anything, don't worry, I will be there. But quickly before the date comes, he cancels on you just 1 hour earlier. How would you feel about this friend? Would you be happy about this friend? Would you like invite him for a dinner? Would you invite him for a drink maybe because you're so happy for his help? Or wouldn't you do this? Would you think twice about this friendship again? Hey guys, today I want to talk about over-delivering and always do more than what is expected, because there's simply magic in over-delivering in all areas in life. So the first thing is that over-delivering is like an attitude, right? You should ask yourself, okay, are you a person that always gives more than what is expected of him? Are you always trying to do more? Or are you always trying to do the bare minimum, wherever it might be in your job? Might only be a summer job, like are you doing your best? Or are you trying to do the bare minimum and trying to get the money from them? Never hear from them again afterwards? It doesn't matter, right? It's just a summer job after a few weeks. Are you still giving your best? Because this is your attitude. I will give my best. I, Dennis Bettinger, will always give my best. You, whatever your name might be, will always give his best. Because this is what I learned from my mentor. How we do anything is how we do everything. It's called the law of the initial conditions. How we do the small things is how we do the big things. And also if there are like problems in the small things, if we lack a bit of whatever it might be in the small things, we will also lack the same thing in the big thing. Let me make an example so it's clearer. The best example for this is Facebook. Facebook at the beginning, when it was very small, I heard this, right? It already had like problems with privacy. And what happens right now, once it's a huge company, it still has problems with the privacy. This is called the law of initial conditions. In the small things there was the problem and it wasn't solved immediately, right? And they still have this problem right now. But now it's of course way bigger. Let's make an example of a Walmart worker, right? I already made this example on this channel once. And this Walmart worker, like he's an average normal worker and he's doing like an average job. He's not putting in like much effort. Just go about my day, just do whatever I can. Okay, try to avoid some work, not see it, right? Go to the other direction of the Walmart. Let's say this person who always gives an average effort but never really over-delivers on his job, magically becomes CEO. Do you think, okay, this person could fulfill his job as a CEO? Could you really do this? If he's only used to never over-deliver, if he's used to giving an average effort, he probably will be fired after 24 hours. He's not the person that is able to lead Walmart, he's not able to be the CEO of Walmart, and this is also the reason why he's only the worker there at Walmart, making an average income and not being a CEO who makes the way above income. I don't know what the CEO of Walmart is making, but yeah, more than the worker. I'm pretty sure about this fact. Alright, let's make an example about maybe business. Maybe you're a young guy or maybe you're not so young guy and you want to start your own business at some point. Then you have customers. And your customers, when you sold him, they have certain expectations of you and your service and the product that you will deliver based on what you sold him on, based on what you promised him, right? In the marketing message, maybe in the copywriting or in the sales call, right? If you're doing a sales call one-on-one. He thinks, okay, the product that he buys, the service that he buys is worth more than the money that he spends, right? But there's of course like a certain bar of expectations that you have to fulfill afterwards. Because a person never buys a product because the product is great or because the service is great. It is only bought because the marketing and the sales is great. Basic example like video course, video training. Do you buy the video training because the training is great or because the marketing or the sales is great? The answer is the marketing and the sales is great because you don't even know the training before that. The next thing is to stop or to not be a talker, right? Nobody likes talkers. Talk is cheap, as they say. So it is better to not set so high expectations, like proactively maybe lower your expectations or not set any expectations at all. And this gives you the opportunity to then over-deliver. Then impress those people. Not because you want to impress, but you are impressing by accident instead of trying to impress by setting high expectations. This is also why you often probably heard before, okay, work in silence. Right? What does it mean, work in silence? Not say anything, not share anything, not set high expectations to the people around you. I will be a millionaire someday, I will be a billionaire, trillionaire someday. And then failing and then disappointing. Because let's say you do not work in silence, you are a talker, what will the people say? The people will say, okay, do it. Talk, continue talking. You will fail anyway. This is what they will tell you. So what's the point in telling them? Better to impress by accident. Alright, I appreciate that you watched until the end, and the key essence, the key message here of this video should be that we want to under-promise, but then over-deliver. Let's make another example, because my business is sales right now. So there is very common that people over-promise and then under-deliver, right? Because they over-promise to make a quick sale, but then they have like a client who is unhappy. And this is like especially bad when you have like working for your own company, like when this is your client. First, the client will be horrible, and often you have to push somebody, because this is why I prefer to do the soft close, to rather push him away and make him come to you instead of otherwise, like push him and chase him. This is, in my opinion, the better way to sell. Then you have clients who are committed and who truly want to work with you, and where you created the decision internally in him. He will be happier, and there will be an under-promising, and there will be an over-delivering, and this is a way better dynamic where you start the business relationship with. Anyways, I want to appreciate that you watched until the end. For everybody who's new to the channel, my name is Dennis, and right now I'm building my business in sales right now because I want to live free and travel the world. And here on YouTube, the goal is to document everything, right? The ups, the downs, everything in between, and to also to build a community of like-minded people, of people who want to improve, who want to become better in life, who want to have more out of life. I want to do this by documenting my journey towards success, and the motto here is 10 years of hard work for 50 years of freedom, right? This is my belief. If we put in 10 years, 10 fucking years of hard work, of hustle, of grinding, we can live the rest of the 50 years however we want. So if this sounds interesting, you can accompany me on my journey, and hopefully I can inspire you or one or two people to go on their own journey, start to fill up their 10 years of hard work for 50 years of freedom. Thanks for watching. Let's take some action.